Hi everybody, and welcome to your full moon pick a card reading for November 27th, 2023. This is occurring at 11 degrees Taurus in sidereal astrology. I will go over some of the astrological placements and symbols associated with this full moon, but I will also have timestamps down below if you'd like to skip ahead to the reading. We have pile 1 here. There's an orange calcite pyramid and a agate star. We also have a sodalite, lapis lazuli pyramid and clear quartz. And then we have the tiger's eye and the serpentine. So take your time, pause the video if you'd like to, and meditate on which pile is resonating most for you. And we'll see you in your selected pile. Otherwise, stay tuned for the astrology. Okay, so in Vedic astrology, this full moon is taking place in the Rohini nakshatra. Rohini translates to the reddish one, which implies the energetic and bountiful warmth of the star. An ox cart's image reflects business, fruitfulness, and the capacity to convey merchandise or thoughts. Brahma, the god of creation, is the decision divinity who gives Rohini an imaginative and materialistic nature. So Rohini is masculine. It's ruled by Mars, and Mars is also conjunct the sun during this full moon. It was conjunct during the new moon 2 weeks ago. And so the full moon is also making a T-square to Saturn and Aquarius. So we have Sun and Mars on one side, Moon on the other, and then 90 degrees between both of them is Saturn in Aquarius. The tarot card for the second decan of Taurus is the Six of Pentacles, which is actually the card ruled by the position of Moon in Taurus. The Moon is also exalted in Taurus. Corresponding major arcana are the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Another name for the Hierophant is the High Priest. The Hierophant teaches exoterically, the mundane, public knowledge, outer and revealed information. Hierophant means revealer of the sacred in Greek, while the High Priestess teaches esoterically, what is inner, secret, and hidden. She is a cipher, a symbol of knowledge hidden in plain sight, but it requires the individual to decode it on their own. The sun is in Scorpio, the sign of secrets, shining its light on the moon, who is in a place of teaching and revealing secrets. The full moon illuminates what is hidden. So what we have done is created a window from this full moon down to the next new moon, these next 2 weeks, where information can be released that will alter our understanding or understanding of personal or global secrets. The High Priestess holds a scroll in her lap. Let's call that the treasure map. The Hierophant has 2 keys on his card, 1 silver, 1 gold, 1 for the sun and moon, masculine and feminine. He holds the keys and grants access to treasure chest once you found it. This decan holds the blessings of the land sowing, plowing, building, and insemination. Agrippa describes the image as, quote, a nude man holding a key in his hand, unquote, which is weird, a little racy, and possibly euphemistic. Is that a key or a key? Ask the Hierophant, the keeper of all keys. The Six of Pentacles is not just the union of divine and human, it's the union of male and female, the rains and the earth, above and below, within and without. When these are in balance, crops thrive and people prosper. Hence, this card is known as the Lord of Success. So the Lord of Success, shares his bounty with others. We also have the scales there, reciprocity, giving and receiving, but equality and gratitude. So let's put that there. But more profoundly, sacred and sexual gnosis are intertwined. There is an eroticism to spiritual ecstasy and a spark of the divine in all acts of creation and reproduction. Often we are uncomfortable with those parallels. We try to repress, control, compartmentalize, or sublimate desire. Yet even as we do, the yearning of the universe is known itself prevails. It always does in the end. When you draw the Six of Pentacles, appreciate everything that's going smoothly, which you might not normally notice till things start to go wrong. Look for harmony between your inner and outer selves, between right view and right conduct. Accept and create material opportunities for yourself and others. Find the sweet cross-quarter magic of the present moment. So the scales are making me think of Libra too, and partnership, relationships, equal give and take. So let's see. And Taurus is ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. So let's go ahead and put this off to the side and put timestamps below. See you in your selected pile. We'll start with pile 1. pile 1, you chose the star agate, and this orange calcite pyramid might be working on your sacral chakra. If you're drawn to the color orange, let's begin with your Queen of the Moon Oracle creation. All right. Oh my goodness. So this is the Beaver Moon. I forgot to mention that the full moon this month is called the Beaver Moon. So it's planning, preparing, drawing up blueprints, creativity, taking matter, making it from intangible to a thought, to a feeling, to a creation. So, and a busy beaver, somebody who's working constantly, who's always got their, the gears in their mind are spinning. The guardian angel, you're not alone. So working with the element of air to Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, these great ideas and expansion. But also you have guidance. You may feel divinely inspired. Around this full moon, we have Ishel, medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. Your journey card. Create. Okay, so we have creation twice. So your feminine energy of creativity, and we mentioned the sacral chakra, which rules creation, creativity, reproduction, as was described in the intro. If you listen to the speech about the Six of Wands, or Six of Coins, that oversees this decan of Taurus where the full moon is. So let's see what else our cards have for us. We have 3 tarot cards and an alchemy card. Alchemy is the lightning, leucosis. So this is the second phase in the 4 stages of alchemy. We have black, white, yellow, and red. So this is the second stage, and you'll see, there's a snake curled around this egg here. Things are cracking open. Things are ready to be transformed. Snakes shed their skin. It could also be that Kundalini energy around the sacral chakra being activated, and carrying that creative flow and energy from the base up to the pineal. And maybe that's this connection here with medicine woman, like the heaven and earth, the ability to transmute and channel. So moving energy from the lower chakras to the upper and connecting to the divine and we have lightning, right? What are the odds, right? That there's lightning depicted in here. So you could be also having blessings of Jupiter, Uranus, both have lightning associated with them, and that could be lightning striking, a creative spark. When you get an epiphany, a flash of an idea. This could be your guardian angels dropping you hints, literally like feathers from the sky, dropping you ideas in your lap, some creative solution or idea. Let's see about leucosis. So I just noticed too that this is number 13. And that's usually the death card ruled by Scorpio. The sun is in Scorpio for this full moon. So the title of the card is Perfectionism, Facade, and Hesitation. The stage of leucosis is a complex topic in alchemy. On the one hand, it represents purification on the materials. On the other hand, it's the phase in which the alchemist may mistake the work as complete. On the surface, everything seems perfect, pristine, well thought through, and quite complete. In actuality, the alchemist has been tricked by their own facade of perfection. Their work has hardly begun. Righteousness and fear are the great errors of leucosis. This card arrives to remind us to get our hands dirty. No one is separate from or above anyone else. Rather, every alchemist is a kid in the laboratory, tinkering away with the elements of their life. No more fretting over your next move, fearing how others will perceive you. It's time to crack open, become who you are. The world needs your true colors. All right. Leucosis is related to the alchemical operation of calcinatio. If these cards appear together, it's a sign that things may have calcified, implying a kind of buildup or rigidity. I don't see any other symbolism of that at this point. The blank canvas is a great example of leucosis. It's terrifying to start for fear of making a mistake. Today is the day. Make a mark. Begin the work. Yeah. Okay. So you see, like I said, the egg is cracking open. You think that you have this perfect, pure white egg that you've created, but then it starts to crack and change. It's only just begun. Like what's in that, what creation is within that egg that's going to be brought forth into this reality is the catalyst. It's going to be the changing factor here. So let's find out what your tarot cards have for us. The Four of Wands, the 1111, the manifestation gateway, the portal. You could have had an activation or download during the 1111 gateway a couple weeks ago. The Knight of Pentacles, stability, security. Yes, the slowest moving though. That's good though. Grounding to counterbalance all of these racing ideas and thoughts. This is putting it in the material plane. Same with the Four Wands. You know, they're reaching from the sky down into the earth. They're planted firmly. That's why it's a manifestation doorway. So there's a strong connection to the earth, you know, as above, so below, with the lightning finding the easiest and most direct route. So there's a breaking down of resistance here, because it'll travel the path of least resistance, lightning will. And that's how your ideas are going to flow out of your hands. It's the ones that are you don't resist. It's not going to be a writer's block. I was getting for some of you is definitely being undone at this time. And the Page of Coins, that new beginning. So we have a double emphasis on Earth here. We have the full moon in Taurus. This could also be Virgo, the house of work and career, or Capricorn is career. So everyday life is Virgo, and health. So there's an establishment here. There's a strong foundation that your creative ideas are taking root in. And there is a real motivation to follow through this time. Put pen to paper. Do things the old analog way. You know, don't rely on technology to do these things for you. Sometimes you'll get the most rewarding experience doing this in a manner that is, you know, a pattern break from what we do every day. And that is also what helps creativity flow. Get some astronomy cards for you. Saturn, yeah, full restricted experience, struggle, learn hard work and patience. So I felt, again, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, they're all earth signs here. Saturn rules Capricorn. It's that diligence. It's the hard work. It's paying attention to the detail like a Virgo. It's, you know, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. It's making sure everything is in alignment to see this idea come to fruition, because it takes dedication, and slow and steady wins the race. Just every day a little bit more, and it'll be a slow build. That's why we have the Knight of Coins. It's slow. It's new, but it's slow. But that's like how you create a firm foundation, by not rushing into it, whether it's a business venture or a relationship, anything. It requires a lot of plans. We, you know, have to draw up these plans. Underneath we have Pluto, so that's transformation. Pluto rules Scorpio, where the sun is now, and the Death card. It's Saturn is also death, right? Endings, transformation, cutting things out. It looks like, you know, taking a left turn 90 degrees, like rotating your life and going in a completely different direction. Either that, or whatever that is that you create is going to change your life and the lives of people around you. With the coins showing up here too, it looks financially prosperous. Okay, I'm going to read about the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Creation. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. I'm a mighty creator creatrix. It is my birthright to create. There is a good reason for staying busy as a beaver, for the beaver is truly an industrious animal. Not only do they create sophisticated architectural lodges, their semi-submersible homes, but they change the course of rivers and waterways through strategic damming. They create new environments for themselves and other animals. Did I say, like, whatever you create will impact you and those around you? It'll benefit everybody. Like the beaver, we too can create with industriousness and vigor. Everyone is creative, not just those who are considered to be creative, such as artists, designers, musicians, and writers. We all can be encouraged to think more creatively, to solve problems outside of square solutions, to invent new ways, and to imaginatively break new trails. This moon is the moon of taking action. Our northern hemisphere ancestors at this time would be preparing for winter. They would be preserving food, preparing skins, gathering medicines, strengthening their homes if they are not nomadic, and preparing to move to better hunting grounds if they are. If anyone who didn't work hard enough at this time would likely suffer greatly, for it is when winter came. The time to take action is now. So even in the lightning phase, the mistake is to assume that everything's perfect, everything's done and settled. No, there's always more work to do. There's another step. There's keep going. There's a perpetuity here. Like, it feels like a perpetual motion machine. You ever see those, like, sitting on the desk, you know, the ball clackers and stuff? The companion stone or metal is chrysoprase, and I actually have some here. There we go. It's awesome. I love that color. All right. Very green for the heart chakra, much like this creation card. Okay, let's get a magic card for you, pile one. This pen looks like a magic wand. A mystic star, harmony in the home, and great friendship. So that goes with the Four Wands too. It's fourth house is Cancer, home and family. And 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. Again, more harmony and balance as illustrated by the ruling card of this full moon. the scales, in the 7th house of Libra, partnerships. So again, there's something creating harmony within your life, or maybe that's it. You're writing music, writing harmonies, different parts of the song that fit together. This idea, like it's coming out of nowhere, like a tower moment. The tower is depicted being struck by lightning. Insight opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. Yeah, and here we have the third eye as well at the top of this pyramid. There's the sun opposing the moon at the bottom, full moon, connected to the third point, the third eye. Those are our left eye, the Luna eye, the right eye, solar, and the third eye. Okay, so that's the channeling, the divine channeling that they mentioned here. Channel for divine healing power. I also think divine wisdom, knowledge, inspiration. Like there's a muse, an angelic muse around you. Okay. Oh, this one fell out too. Let's see what we have. Oh, yeah, insight. That's right. Let's find out what your angels do have for you. All right, here we are. What angel messages for pile 1? Okay. All right, so we have obedience here that I'm looking at first. That's Saturn. That's playing by the rules. Well, you need, like I said, that slow, steady build to create a firm foundation. There are some rules that need to be followed to ensure longevity of your creation. Delight. Yeah, again, there's 4 people there, and the candles, that makes me think of the 4 of Wands. Something to celebrate, contentment, success, perhaps. Inspiration. Well, there's that artist inspiration for the creativity. So like I said, you'll be getting downloads or inspiration from spirit. We also have a blank card. Yeah, the blank canvas that Lucosis talked about. Sometimes it can be really frightening to put, take that first step for fear of making a mistake. But that's the biggest challenge here at this full moon, is putting aside fear, putting aside judgment of yourself, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable and expose your nature through self-expression. That's what this is. It's an unblocking. Authenticity. Yeah, be authentic. Let your heart light shine there, like a Leo. You could have some Leo placements, or they could be activated at this time for you. Okay, that's all I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. You're free to pick another pile if you'd like, but otherwise, we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for your December readings. I'll have them out soon. Thanks. Bye. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. You chose this clear quartz and this lapis pyramid. All right, let's see what your messages are for this full moon. Let's start with this Queen of the Moon card. All right, resilience. So this card always makes me think of the 10 of Wands, overcoming a difficult period of trial, but it's like you're almost at the top. It looks like she may have reached the top there with this bundle, this burden, this weight she's been carrying. But there is a stamina within you, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, all the above. But there is a great persistence. You may have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, Taurus or Virgo, or this Taurus full moon could be activating those features of your chart. But also the fact that this is the number 21 card, because 21 is the world. It's the end of a cycle, completion, ready to release and put down the burden there. So the card reads, making mistakes builds resilience. I have learned my lessons from my mistakes I have made. I stand strong. I am an adult and I act with self-responsibility. I am strong and resilient. As we move around the lunar cycle and in life, we can see how things may have occurred before that we have experience in how to handle them. Even if we don't have direct experience, we can build resilience in any insurance policy against being devastated by the opinions of others. While someone might say something nasty about us, when we compare this to what we know to be true about ourselves, it truly is no great hurt and really just a piece of information gathering. The companion stone or metal is azurite, which is a dark blue angelic stone, very similar to the color of this lapis, actually. Okay. So everything is a lesson. Saturn is not just here to punish us, but to teach us. And some of us may have to keep repeating certain lessons until we get the point. But let's see what the rest of your reading has. It looks like we're coming to an end of that, though. So it should be something worth celebrating. The sun, yeah, enjoy success and happiness. You made it. You made it to the top. You reached the top. Okay, so you did overcome, or you're about to. And there we go. Easy does it, Una. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So take it easy. Again, slow and steady. We have receive. All right. So for something, this is compensation for whatever burden or energy that you had to carry for so long. And when you're, easy does it, that means you're letting it down easy. You're releasing it, taking a load off, and now it's time to receive. Your alchemy here. The sun. Wow. Double sun. Okay. So this is number 1. The beginning also makes me think of the magician card. So, and there's even the halo of light around the world here. Yeah, there's things are about to get drastically better for you. They're about to get a lot easier. All right, so the title is Expression, Vitality, and Identity. Each morning the sun graces the night sky, summoning the dawn. Such is the energy of the sun card. With its arrival is an activation and a presence of vitality of new beginnings. It is said the sun is linked to the hero archetype and the yang dynamic in Chinese alchemy. Through the sun's radiance, we are inclined to see ourselves fully and establish a sense of who we are. We gain confidence and clearer vision. It is in its light, we are assured that we too have an important role in this world. Associated with masculine dynamics, the sun card certainly carries a risk if not kept in check. Remember, the sun never actually sets, it's the earth that pivots away. Assess whether it's time for you to awaken more fully or to turn away and rest. Sunburns humble us all. Oh, funny. Consider how reliable the sun is. It does the same work every day. In what way can you be more consistent in your rhythms? How reliable are you? I'd say rather reliable with this determination here. Like I said, you're like a workhorse, mental, emotional, or physical. You just keep going. You're the Energizer Bunny. You have the power of the sun behind you, a lot of yang energy flowing. We do have this full moon with the sun conjunct Mars, a masculine energy, and the moon is in the nakshatra ruled by Mars and Brahma. So strong masculine energy, fire energy in this pile, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, perhaps. When the sun card appears in a reading, think of it as a tone setter for the rest of the cards. It lightens the scene, bringing energy and clarity to the entire reading. Well, this reading is on fire. It's just combusted. When you have these double suns, I can't even, there is a strong force of will and determination because the sun is also yellow, rules the solar plexus. The sun is the planetary ruler of Leo, which rules that section of the body, the will, the I am. So it's not so much about forcing it anymore. It's about taking it easy. So maybe it might be time to ease the foot off the gas pedal. So let's see what your tarot cards have for us. We have the Page of Cups. Okay, some water to cool things down here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We do have the sun in Scorpio right now. But newness or news. The 8 of Pentacles about your work. Yeah. Could be some recognition with the lights, camera action. Lights are shining on you. People are noticing your hard work. They're taking an interest in what it is that you're perfecting. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So going from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups, there's an evolution here. Like I said, easing off the gas pedal. We're moving into, this is earth and water, feminine. This is all fire up top. Perhaps earth, maybe in the resilience card. But we're talking about a cooling down. Because it's like what I keep thinking about glass blowing. Once you blow the heat and the fire and the air into this, forming this thing, you have to dunk it in hot water or cold water, cool it down to solidify it. So once you start to receive here, things are going to cool down. Things are going to be, like I said, you'll be able to put down the burden. There is relief here. Cool water, a drink of cool water. Maybe you're working hard in the hot sun. Make sure you drink enough water. But yeah, don't overheat. Try to, again, check your balance here with the 6 of Coins. How much are you, is output? How much is input? Take a look at that balance and make sure that it's not burning you out. Because that's another thing, with so much heat, you can burn out. Because you're so motivated, but you could be neglecting your body, or, make sure you're listening to that with Virgo showing up in the 8 of Pentacles. They rule health. So keep that in check. Now we have House 11, friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Okay, Aquarius. All right, so that's the unique approach, the creativity, or a group of people that you are working with. And then we have house 2, physical security, possessions, material value, and self-worth. So house 2 is the house of Taurus. So again, we see this payout with the 8 of coins, that persistence, diligence is paying off for you. So it's like your money-making machine is turned on. It's in the on position. So let's see. We have Aquarius again, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imagining. So this 11th house, maybe check out where in your natal chart your 11th house falls. Perhaps it could be in Taurus, and this could be the activation point for you, or it could be in Scorpio, where the sun is, where all this sun energy is right now. Okay. But as you know, Scorpio rules the genitals. That's the creative source, generative point of the body too. You know, that's, you could be coming from pile 1, having this creative and generated energy, putting it into practical application. Now this could be phase 2 as far as production goes. Oh. All right, let's see what your magic has for you today. Making magic for pile 2. We have safe and happy travel, protection for harm when journeying. Okay. It's always good to have on your side. Oh, we do have Mercury retrograde coming up in the middle of December, so a couple weeks we'll be into that. All right, power symbol. Yeah, it's like the sun too. Power, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Okay. And water. There we go. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. Yeah, it's the finishing touches on whatever it is. Water smooths out. Time to shine. Create an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. The golden sun. Yep, with your creation, with your unique energy signature. And underneath, well, that's pretty cool. That balances out fire and water. The element of fire holds new life, reward, passion, and positive transformation. So yeah, you're like in the furnace right now. You're in the crucible. Whatever it is that you're working on is, you're like burning the midnight oil, right? The candle from both ends. Let's take a look at your angel cards. Creativity filling out there. All right, light. That's easily fell right on the sun, right? There's no doubt there. You have a powerful solar plexus this full moon. Spontaneity. Yeah, be spontaneous. And some of your best ideas, your best creations may come from, again, a pattern break, doing something spontaneous and out of character for yourself. Joy. I think it'll make you laugh, whatever it is. Your spontaneity and honesty. Yeah. Okay. It is, I mean, showing your true self, this time to shine. Being honest about your inner light, you know, not being afraid to dim it, or maybe the work you were doing was directly causing to dampen that spirit within you. And now this is you finding your tribe, finding your calling in Aquarius. Something totally different that really lights a fire underneath you and makes you feel passionate about pursuing that. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. You can pick another pile if you like. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. You chose the Serpentine here to allow for smooth change and transition. And then we have the Tiger's Eye for confidence, protection. All right. During times of change. And we have the Sun in Scorpio. So let's see what's going on with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, blossoming, the 33, the master teacher number. So something coming into full view here with the full moon. This is the flower moon. It happens in the spring. All right, in the northern hemisphere. And then we have our angels and ancestors, the mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. Queen of the Moon, Nemetona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And gratitude, the window. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start this reading with the Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect, but that right next to the Nemetona sacred space, this tells me take time to retreat to yourself, maybe shutting out the outside world, honor your personal time, your Just set aside maybe an hour every week, even where this is your quiet time. You turn off your phone, you don't let anybody bother you, and you just sit with your thoughts and you reflect in this kind of hermitude. And I think what's really blossoming for you here is that self awareness of what I'm about to read in the Mirror Guardian. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. Angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you're going through a challenging time, they still hold you in the highest esteem. The Mirror Guardian, a female angel looking into the mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are, in fact, what is reflected back to you by your world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the Mirror Guardian helps you recognize that. When this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. So that whole, treat yourself how you want others to treat you. You teach people that by how you treat yourself. So by taking time away to reflect, take care of yourself, personal boundaries at the window. I just see someone closing the window, like shutting things out, protecting your energy and taking time to regenerate it, because that's when you are able to light everybody else's candle. When your flame is strong, you're able to pass that light on to somebody else. And being grateful and knowing, that every struggle that you ever encountered in your life, the people that you're meeting now are benefiting from your wisdom of having experienced that. I see these raindrops. You can't have a rainbow without the sun and the rain, the fire and the water, right? But they look like teardrops to me. Um, could be tears of joy, of gratitude for, thank you for helping me see and understand this now, Mirror Guardian, what I had to go through in order to be there for somebody else. Because this is the full moon, with the Six of Pentacles is the ruling tarot card. Giving and receiving. This is not just money, this is wisdom, this is love. This is, you know, I have all this now because I was able to grow through this adversity, through this blossoming. No mud, no lotus, right? So this, I think a lot of you is gaining a different perspective on your situation and being thankful and showing love to even your enemies, even if you don't express it outwardly, but seeing the fact that their role in your life has allowed you to learn how to transmute that negativity into love for yourself and others along their journey. Okay. Let's see what your alchemy card is. Calcinatio, calcification. Okay, so if you're coming from pile 1, their alchemy card mentioned this as a companion card. So if you're drawn to that pile, go ahead and check it out. But let's go ahead and see what this card has for us. Number 64. All right, the title of this card is Heat, Fire, Desire. Calcinatio is the great alchemical operation of fire. It occurs when there is enough heat in the vessel to transform the nature of that which is solid or fixed. How does calcinatio begin? With a tiny glimmer, an urge, a desire that builds into robust flame. On a psychic level, this stage may be an uprising of emotion that has been repressed or dismissed. It wants something big to change, to be brought to the light and purified, perhaps a flawed ideology, institution, or outlook. Frustration and anger are wondrous change makers if their heat is channeled with space, time, and awareness. The transformation that occurs from calcinatio is rarely harmonious. It requires commitment and a willingness to sit through discomfort as old patterns fall into ashes. The flame initiates sacred change, and eventually the phoenix rises. So that's what's blossoming, the rising phoenix, the rising consciousness, the awareness and connection. Like I said, you're getting illumination on a higher level that's allowing you to gain insight on your experience thus far in this life. And we have the sun conjunct Mars. It was during the new moon on the 13th, and now it is here again on the 27th. So that's double fire energy there. Kind of really illuminating the full moon here. The divine flame resides within, and it is yours to tend to. That said, doing so patiently with support will lead to change that is holy rather than hasty. Fire has been used in rituals across all cultures, religions, and eras. Honor the element of fire today in a literal or metaphorical way. So it's interesting that we have all these candles lit in the sacred space. So candle magic even could be, or like I said, creating an altar or dressing a candle for an ancestor and offering it. There's some kind of connection to fire this month, or even just like she's scrying, staring into this mirror, taking time to reflect, sitting by a campfire, even stare, or a fireplace, and just staring at the flame and contemplating it, like that focused little flame down there. So you could be having a moment during something like that where things become clear and they're explained to you, like almost, instantly. Like a light comes on. Oh, wait, I didn't do your tarot cards. Let's go ahead and find what they are. And the Nine of Pentacles, okay. So this is the phoenix having risen from the ashes that was spoken of in Calcinatio. See, there's like a hawk on her arm. It's got bright red feathers of rebirth. And that's, the Scorpio sign has 3 phases. It's the Scorpio, the serpent, and the eagle. And the eagle being the final phase. It's such a transformative sign. There's really a brilliance and a refinement going on here with your soul. And then we have the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So swiftness. It'll seem almost instantaneous where things are explained to you, where you get these messages coming in rather unexpectedly or quickly. They might almost blindside you. Like, you ever have a thought that just like makes you stop in your tracks or sit down? You're like, whoa, that's deep. Like that kind of feeling. The Ace of Wands. Well, the Calcinatio is all about fire. This is the Ace of Fire. Leo, Sag, Aries. The candle being burning within too. So, but the passionate, there's a new spark being lit within you. Or this is just the undimmable flame, like they were talking about within you, that you carry. You're the torchbearer for a lot of people. You're the light bearer. Like I said, you couldn't have related to them if you hadn't gone through this experience. And it's fueled your flame to keep motivating you to push forward with the Knight of Swords, to keep fighting the good fight, to push past any kind of sadness or difficulties that you might have come across in yourself or other people. But that's part of your soul's mission here, is to be that guide, to be that. You may have strong Sagittarius or Virgo, relate to the Hermit archetype. Taurus being the Hierophant, the great teacher. And we have 33, the master teacher number. The Hierophant is a major arcana associated with this full moon. That and the High Priestess. And it feels like High Priestess here with the Mirror Guardian in sacred space. That feminine, that inner knowing, things you get taught. It's your own gnosis taught to you internally. Jupiter, grow and expand. Okay. It's also benefic and fortunate. Then, yeah, grow and expand in your current situation. Like I said, there's definitely an evolution, a union emerging, a come together, conjunction. Okay. Leo, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. That Leo's been coming up in all the piles today, but Leo being a fire sign, and the candles being reiterated here again in the back. So yeah, your unique divine spark, self-confidence. Be proud of that. You bring something to the table that nobody else has or can. And it could be as simple as your unique experience or perspective on something. And then Mercury. Think, learn, network, and communicate. So that is Gemini or Virgo is ruled by Mercury. We mentioned the Hermit, but he's also the Magician. So it's all coming together. It's all falling into place with this conjunction. The Sun conjunct Mars I mentioned as well. Yeah, there's powerful alchemy underway for you at this full moon. Let's see what kind of magic you are making. Also with it's just like, it looks like the dawning of a new day too. The sun burning away the fog, burning away the rain clouds. You're somebody's sunshine. protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. Yeah, the service that you're doing for other people, that you're providing, is so important that you are divinely protected. Your mission is too important. It's too big to fail. Right? Fairy magic, respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. Successful career, happy working environment, pay rises and promotions. And triple moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. All right, well, with the 9 of coins there too, successful career, could be some money coming in, breaking bad habits. Again, with the 6 of coins, this reciprocity, getting paid for your advice. Even some of you could be counselors or consultants, breaking bad habits. Self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. So I feel like it's an improvement, again, in your mental health. There's some anxiety that's being resolved here with this information, because knowledge is power. It's going to help you, again, accept or understand things that your ego was not allowing you to see. Let's see what your angels have for you to wrap this up. Okay, we have synthesis and light falling out. Light's been a theme in all 3 piles. Adventure, ooh, I like that. But I'm a Sagittarius rising, so what do you want? All right, so, and we'll be moving into Sagittarius season soon. So it reminds me of the Hermit's journey. You know, he's following the light in his lantern. But you're on an adventure. You could be traveling. Again, we had protection. Oh, there was a travel protection card in the last pile. Peace. Yeah, you're finding a lot of peace with whatever it is that you're learning around this time. It's bringing you peace of mind. Humor. Sometimes you might even be able to laugh about it. Somebody may explain something to you that was always confusing or you didn't understand. And once you do, it's like, oh my gosh, really? It was just that? It was all about that? Like, and that's part of the synthesis too, the transmutation from dark to light. Or taking the dark, the light together and creating something new. All right, now we have the light. But also that makes me think of the Temperance card. It's called synthesis or art, creativity. And then that brings us back to Sagittarius. So I think between this full moon and when the sun goes into sidereal Sagittarius, you're going to get a lot of downloads, a lot of clarification and explanation. But remember to honor your body as your temple, honor your space, your living environment. Cleaning will help you feel more at peace too. It's for some people. I mean, you can find it as therapeutic too. But negative energies hang out in dirty environments. So, and when they said cleanliness is close to godliness, they weren't kidding. All right. So that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Have a beautiful full moon and pick another pile if you like, but we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.